Hello everyone and welcome to another gameplay on ETS2, and today we do have a new truck. This is the Mercedes Benz Actros 2019, one of the trucks that was suggested by you, so thank you. And first look, I'll say it's very good, very modern, updated, and also I did have a few customization added. And one thing I love is this, the hub cover, very good. We do have this star there, and I didn't find options to change this portion. What's the name? This thing here, but everything else is amazing. We also have some fog lights, that's good. And then the interior portion, very cute. I can say this is one of the another. So we have now 3 trucks in the game that has a similar interior. The Volvo, the last one we used, the 2020. You also have the DAF that is in the game, and now we have this one right here. I did add a few things to at least make it look lively, but I'll say something I have noticed is this one is not laggy. If you compare this to the Volvo FH, the one that we used, so this one is a bit smooth. Also the file was 300 MBs. Compare that to the Volvo, which was 600 or close to 700. And let's do a job with this one. We are in Poland at the moment. We're driving 310 kilometers, a short distance, to fill it. The first job we are doing with this truck. This time the mods I'm using, I have the real traffic density mod. I removed the brutal traffic one by cars. We're not on pro mods. And something else is we still have the frosty winter, the sound one, the sound fixes pack, and finally we have the real track physics mod. So we compare all those mods and how they are working. Also we're getting a smooth gameplay. I did the same thing with the Volvo. That one was a bit laggy. This time it's a bit smooth. So we're also going to test this with pro mods and see how it will work. In case we get a few lags here and there, maybe it's the traffic one, because now we have a lot of spawns happening. The sound do have like a stutter or like a glitch, some statics to the sound. I'm guessing that one is being caused by the sound mod together with the traffic, a lot of them. Otherwise everything else is working very well. I also noticed on the GPS we have 2 counters, a 512 on the top, and then we also have 9, that one, that's the time. The other one I didn't notice. I'm trying to figure out which one is that. I don't have a clue what's the 512 thing. Then on the dashboard here we do need a few, let's say, characters to be enlarged, although I can read some of them. The consumption rate, we can notice. Also we do have that speed, but it's a bit small. The characters are small, so maybe an update to give us like larger digits. Then something else I noticed is on the GPS you can see on the background we have that UK map. That's a good detail to change it from what we know on the SCS one. Are we going to stay here? I think we should skip this. We're not doing an episode of following traffic rules. So cargo choice today, I do have the glass panels. We don't deliver this a lot of times. and that's why they were my choice today. There we go. Let's try to do like 100 kilometers per hour. Another thing I've noticed, we have 3 lines on the these mirrors, or their displays, because we do have cameras out there. I don't know what's the purpose. I don't know what's the use. Is it something I added when we were doing the customizations? I'm going to check to see, or maybe do a Google search to see what they are. I'm using the 16 speed, and there's a fast track. I'll say with the sound mod, it's one of the best tracks in the game. Nothing has changed in terms of the sound though. It's similar to very similar to the one we're using. I did test it without the mod, the sound one. When adding the customization, I did not add the best horn, so we have this. Not good, I don't like it, but during the next drive we can change it. Which is which? That one, or I think we can squeeze ourselves. We don't want to cause an accident. Oh, we did touch that car behind us. No, don't crash. Also, when it comes to the brakes, they are very good. How are we going to overtake? Oh, I do have an idea. Perfect. Like that. There we go. Awesome. Don't do that in real life. If I compare the rail traffic density mod with the Brutto one, the Brutto does spawn a lot of cars in a short period of time. So now what we need to add is some of the AI car packs to see how it will work. That way we don't have to keep seeing the same models or repetitive cars. We can change that in a future upload. Oh, let's slow down. We don't need to overtake anymore. We do have to turn. Can easily zoom out and zoom in, and I don't know if there's a way to change that background, the UK one. No, I think it's fixed unless you use something like a mod. I don't know if we have one that can change that, but even if it stays like that, that's the best, one of the best looking GPS systems that we have, so we can keep it like that. The final stretch. Do you have cruise control sets? I think it's set to 100. There's something else that is changing, I've noticed. 350. Below the speedometer we have a few digits below that. Is that the distance we've driven? I'm not sure. But let's do this one to see what else we have. The air pressure, the consumption, let's set this to 100. I don't think it's possible to overtake. We do have a lot of cars. So thank you so much to everyone for recommending such awesome mods. These are amazing. So what we need now, I was recommended a bus yesterday and also a few map mods. I'm going to work on those, but when it comes to the maps, I'm worried a little, because if we install maps that cover small regions and then we drive and finish, maybe there's a chance they're going to unlock the Pathfinder achievement. So we need to be very careful. I had one called the Rota something map, and I had to delete that profile because the map was just a small region, and then it had like this mountainous, thin, dangerous roads. The problem is, we drive and finish, I'm sure it's going to unlock our Pathfinder achievement, indicating we are at level 100 and we are not. We have 93% at the moment, and I have until April, that's just a target, to get us to 100%, and I'm sure we can do it. So I'll give it a try. I can see a few tracks over. This is very, very smooth. It's not a heavy mod at all. One thing I noticed is one of the add-ons on the page provided on the SCS forum page, I don't think it's working at all, because when adding the customization, nothing was happening, it was blank. So maybe I need to check that to see if we can get that one fixed, because there's a way you can add like a light bar up here with a lot of lights. We're going to try, I will try those to fixing them. For now, I'll say this is good, it's working very well. Next, we give it a try on Pro Mods 2.64. I do believe we should be close to our destination at the moment. It was a small distance. Yes, we're going to Lublin here in Poland. There we go. One thing I would love to see one day is the ability to have like on the GPS to be able to display how many kilometers you are from your waypoint where you have your pin set, so that when you're doing a job, you'll be able to know how many kilometers we have. Sorry. That way we don't have to use the minimap, because with the minimap, let me show you, we can be able to see, do you see that? We do have the time, fuel, distance, and that's something I would love to see on the GPS one day. Let's make that one disappear. The brakes are perfect. They're working very well. Let's go, driver. I can see our, let's zoom out. There is our, although it's small, but we are here in Lublin, Poland to finish our job. That was a good drive. And I'll say the next one we'll try this in Pro mods to see how it will work, if there will be any lags. And also I'll use the same mod, that's the traffic, the real traffic density. Let's see if we can get this to more than 120. No, we'll not make it to do that because we have arrived. But one thing I'll say is I can't wait one day when we receive these tracks in the game. Because they are very, very good. Ooh, brakes. Perfect, they're very good. So no, not that I can't wait, I can wait. This year we do have a few changes that will be coming, and maybe in one of those updates that we'll be receiving, there's a chance either the MAN or the Volvo, we can receive one of those trucks, or both, we don't know. But SES is working on a lot of projects this year on ETS2 and also on ATS. Let's wish them the best, because they have a lot planned, a lot in store for us. DLCs, reworks, track updates. We'll be patient and wait, especially the West Balkan. I'm waiting to drive in Serbia during our first drive in the West Balkan. We're going to take a left turn. Ooh, sorry driver. We were supposed to stop. I don't remember, on Truckers MP website there's the yield thing. So when I started on Truckers MP, I didn't know very well to check that and which roads have one and which one doesn't. So every time I was driving, I kept checking anytime we have an intersection to see if we have a yield, to ensure you are careful. So we were wrong there because we had one. I'm going to skip the parking process. Sorry, I'm in a hurry now. But we've done it. That was a good drive. The truck is performing very well. I love it. And in the next drive, let's try this in Pro modes. And also we have delivered and managed to do a packed glass delivery. We didn't do a lot of this, so it was a good one. Bye bye, like and subscribe, and have a nice time. And always remember that you are the best, together the best team in the world, the great Manchester United. Bye.